Hi, this is Leslie Davidson with peelingonions.com. I am doing more acrylic medium demos. Ta-da! This one's really exciting to me. It's golden crackle paste. I've never used it before. I've wanted to try it, so I'm happy to do it. This is off of the golden introductory acrylic ground set. I've been using that and the Liquitex Intro 6 acrylic mediums plus some mediums that I had kicking around the studio. So this is golden crackle paste. Where are you? There. Okay, golden crackle paste. Now apparently the thicker you put it on, the deeper the cracks. And I don't know if you can see this right here. Oops. Can you see? Oh, now it's okay. Okay, deep cracks. And then the thinner you put it on, the finer the cracks are. But if you put it on too thin, there's no cracks at all. So you can see on here, I'm going to scan these to post on the website. And you'll be able to see the final results after all the paint goes on and stuff. Excuse me, I need to take a drink. Water. I've been doing these for like an hour and I'm parched. Okay, so I'll scan them, put them on the website. You'll be able to see up close how the crackle medium works and what happens when you mix in color into the paint or color into the medium. So this is on pretty thick, like 1/4 of an inch. This one's half that, probably about 1/16 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch, not a 16th, 1/4 and 1/8. And 1/8 is about the minimum thickness that you can use for it to actually crack. The thinner it got, it didn't crack at all. So that's good to know. So you can paint directly on to it. And it's definitely highlighting. I'm just wondering, yeah. See, if you paint too thickly on it, you just obscure the crack. So the cracking is definitely useful with a glazing technique afterwards. Which of course you'd think so, but I had to test it. So I'm just adding more and more water here to get, and the paste is in almost like a coarse. It's a coarse molding paste, so there's a lot of texture around it as well. That's really nice. I really like this. Some nice cracking going on. It's interesting, when I put it over initially, the cracks showed up as opposite as white. See, the thinner it goes down here, there's no cracking at all. Okay, but the cracking is really showing up here. It's really nice. And it's cracking along the palette knife grooves, which is weird. It's kind of cool. I like crackle paste. Woo, crackle paste. Okay, so I'm going to mix it in with some color now, and we'll see what happens. I want to mix it in pretty completely. I'm going to actually just blob in some color. I'm using Graham. I use Graham, M-Graham, and Golden and Winsor Newton. Winsor Newton expanded their palette and they've got some really neat colors available now, like Potter's Pink and Pyrene Maroon, a lot of Parylene, which are really beautiful and deep and dark and luscious. But M-Graham is an artist quality. They do not do any advertising. They do a lot of sampling, which is a great way to build a following, because I recommend M-Graham to everyone because they're fantastic paints, really highly pigmented, and less expensive than all the other artist brands because they don't advertise. So go and check that out. Okay, now I'm gonna slope this so that we've got varying thicknesses. And we'll see how that cracks. Ooh, cool. Okay, so you'll have to check out the website to see how this stuff all turns out and what the cracks look like and what this all paint looks like after it's dried. Because one of the funny things with acrylics, acrylic mediums, or annoying depending on your perspective, is sometimes they will dry and they will absorb all the color into them, and you get a very faint replica of what you thought you were going to get, which is sometimes sad. And then there's often color shift because your colors go on much lighter because they're mixed in with like the whiting and the white in the medium, and polymer, it evaporates, and so it takes out that white color and you're left with darker colors. So, but as long as you know that, then you can manage it, right? Crackle paste, what'd I do with it? And the worst for this, I've got a pile of, where did I put it? There. I've got a pile of, like, it's like a little apothecary with these little jars. There's like 13 of them here. And of course I never put them down conveniently. Okay, so I'm putting the crackle paste over top. I mean, you saw it here, it's just a white bleh, so I'm not sure how that would work. It's not like it's going to really show you underneath like this fine, well, maybe, who knows. I don't think this fine amount that I'm putting on right here, this thin amount, is going to crack properly, so it's not going to crack and reveal the color underneath. But that's why we're doing these tests, is to experiment and to see for sure what happens. Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. And I figure if I want to know, you probably want to know too. Okay, so that's golden crackle paste. If you want to see the final, I'm going to scan it. It's going to be on the website, lesliedavidson.com or peeling-onions.com. It's the same place. They will either be listed on the blog, and you can find them through the category of art lab or acrylic. They'll be under that, or they're in the library. But to get into the library, it's password protected. You have to join the mailing list, and the mailing list has all the free stuff. Okay, so that's golden crackle paste. We'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, bye.